What if I told you the 3D isn't your biggest problem? Your reaction to the 3D is. Most people wake up and they look at their relationships, they check their circumstances, and immediately decide whether they're winning or losing. But what if the outer world is only a reflection of your inner assumptions? Think about that. If the 3D is just a mirror, why are you arguing with the reflection instead of changing the person standing in front of it? Imagine standing in front of a mirror with a frown on your face. You wouldn't yell at the mirror to tell the mirror to smile first. You would smile and the reflection would naturally follow. Your reality works the same way. The 3D isn't creating your assumptions. Your assumptions are creating your 3D. Every time you react with fear, doubt, anger, or frustration, you're treating the reflection as if it's the cause, and it isn't. It's the result. That's why it's so important to live from the end. Not because you're pretending, not because you're ignoring reality, but because you're choosing to identify with the version of yourself that has already what you desire. The 3D may still show obstacles, but you choose to think from possibility. The 3D may still show loneliness, but you choose to think from love. The 3D may still show failure, but you choose to think from success. This is where most people quit. They say, I affirmed for 3 days and nothing changed. But the question isn't whether the 3D changed. The question is, did you? If your identity is still controlled by what you see, then the 3D is still loading your life. The key is to persist in the assumption until it hardens into fact. Notice it isn't about persisting until you feel like it. It's about persistence. That's where transformation happens. Every time you refuse to react to appearances, you're telling your subconscious that your inner reality is more real than your outer circumstances. Eventually, the mirror has no choice but to reflect the new image. Think about a movie projector. The picture on the screen only changes when you change the film inside the projector. Wiping the screen won't change the movie. Fighting the 3D won't change your life either. Change the assumptions inside you, and the outer picture must eventually change. So the next time your circumstances try to pull you into fear, remember this: the 3D has no power unless you give it power. Stop arguing with the reflection. Change the person standing in front of the mirror. If this message helped you see the 3D differently, subscribe to Coach Larry TEC for more videos on mindset and the law of assumption and personal transformation. And remember, the 3D doesn't create your reality. It reveals it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon on the next video.